this, all the cars are just like flying past. There's absolutely no problem. Like swinging around in my with my camera, it's really nice and easy. So that's like the big change. Like looking at big city just like never functions well with city skylines. That's just not how it works. Copper Falls is pretty good in terms of FPS because there's like, what I've learnt over the years of playing city skylines is that you want big open spaces. Even in your cities, you want to have like big spaces so that it's, you know, not so much detail going into it. Whereas I thought that doing Marble Mountain, having a city the size of Montana would be really nice because, you know, I'm only using vanilla assets and the frame rate would be much better, but the frame rate is actually probably worse than in Sichuan province, and that's because there's so much going on. Like there's just like so much in this city. So I'm not going to spend too much time here because it's very, like, the FPS is bad. But in saying that, when I scroll into like a spot like this, and again, sorry about the FPS, but then it's like back to being pretty like fine and decent. So that's what I've learned in my travels. Can I continue the train line? Yeah, that is the plan. I would like to do some stuff around there. But Squigglehausen, hello mate, good morning, good afternoon. You have the perfect odd station for me if you're on my Patreon. I am on your Patreon, and that sounds perfect. Get in touch with me. Is it Matchel Swamp? Is that the name? Or Samp? Is it meant to be Samp or Swamp? And we're trying to figure out the name for that swamp. It's on Discord. I can't remember which one we've decided on. Good afternoon from Tennessee. What's your FPS? Well, I don't know. I've turned my clock off because it's annoying. But I mean, like, you know, that's not too bad. And that's not too bad. It's better. It's much better than before. Man, it's so much better. I mean, I'm in love. And I owe it to a guy who helped me out on Discord. He got in touch and pretty much designed it. His name's Tortoise. If he's here today, thank you very much. My voice sounds like a teenager. Alright, let's get out of the city. So, and looking at it from like way up high, there's like a sweet spot. This is like crazy. If you get even closer, it's worse. And then if you get really close, it's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's bloody build, you fellas. And ladies, but let's be honest, it's probably mostly fellas in here. So, today, I want to build something that a lot of people suggested. I think it was like the top voted comments in my last Marble Mountain video. If you can guess what it is, then congratulations. But people wanted me to build Shrek's swamp with shed his house. So I think we should do that. And I think if you're someone from the Discord or someone from the Wiki, I think that this should still be called Shrek's swamp. Not this whole area, but like this area that we're going to build. And it should be his house, but it shouldn't be the ogre Shrek. It should just be a guy named Shrek, and he's like an outcast. He, you know, he's left society, he's bailed, and now he lives in the swamp, and his name's Shrek. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, and then we'll do whatever you guys want to do. So, you know, keep leaving suggestions. So, Shrek's swamp. I think he deserves a space somewhere, and I think probably like away from here, wouldn't be able to make it into this spot. So I think Shrek should maybe live around here. We'll have to detail this. Yeah, but then you'll be able to see him from the highway. So Shrek, we'll put him down here. Now, not too close to the water because I think that'll be a little bit too crazy with the tides and all. Shrek. Where do you want to live, Shrek? Mate, Rapend. You need a rural landing strip. Small wooden hangar, a single plane, and yeah, next to the fields, like GTA 5. Keep it up. Buddy, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Alright, mates, I don't know if you've seen, so we'll get back to this. Look, anyone who donates money, I'm going to give them some property in Marble Mountain. And because you've said that, look, we do actually have an airstrip. It might not be exactly what you were talking about. I do think we do need an airstrip in Copper Falls, but I'm going to give this one to you. So congratulations. You own the airstrip. Where's my hash key? You own the airstrip in Chinchilla. Come on, spell, my friend. I don't know what you do with that airstrip, but it's yours, my friend, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we do need one in Copper Falls. Maybe like here. Alright, let's get to this. I think Shrek should live about here. No. Yeah, let's put him over here. Now, let's detail this out a little bit. I don't want to put him too close to the water because I think there'd be some pretty extreme tides happening. We'll give him a little path as well. We'll better scroll back down. Alrighty. Let's see what sort of sheds we have. Okay. Not much. What if we go to growers? Oh, I know. How about we'll go small ones. It was a small shed, wasn't it? Oh god, how much detail we could have put in this? I think I might have to look up some pictures of Shrek's swamp. What's that? The hell is that? Alright. You could live in that? No. No. Alright, that wasn't much help. It could live in this. So far, that's our best ideas. Well, that's my best idea. Or we could search for... Alright, let's just place that down so we don't forget it. I'm just going to place down a road, but it's not going to be there forever. Let's just turn off these guys. That's better. Bam. Alright, so that could be his shed. Or, and if you guys have any other ideas for like vanilla assets you've seen that we could use, trailer. That's as good a trailer as I have. Maybe a container. Maybe he lives in one of these things. I'm not gonna give him a bin. Though we could probably do some kind of clipping with that, couldn't we? To give it like a... I'm just gonna place it down because that roof is a little bit... Like that could be a nice looking shed. What else could we use? What else? Caravan? Nope. Don't have any. He has a round hut. Okay, let's look at some pictures of Shrek's house. Alright, this is already becoming really weird. He lives in a tree. Oh, well, that's not much fun. Alright, he lives in a tree. So, but look, it's not the real Shrek, is it? It's just some guy named Shrek. Yep, he definitely needs a wooden fence around his house. We'll make it nice. Like, we'll give him a nice place. Outhouse. Oh. That's definitely going there. That's pretty big though, isn't it? How big's a person? Oh, what about some of these? What do you think about that? Oh, it's on fire. As if I need to be thinking about fires right now. What about... Yeah, this is what we're talking about. We need something like this. Yep, they're the ones. Too big. We'll give him some chairs. Look, I'm just placing things down, by the way, fellas. So just don't worry about it. This is not gonna stay like this. All right. Any ideas which one you think we should go with? I don't think that one anymore. The picnic table does look like we're the best. The picnic table, the gazebo might be a good one. But it's also a pretty good size. We get rid of the bin. That was a dumb idea. Stupid idea. Yeah, I thought that was a grade 1 house that was super small as well. Well, how about we just go back to this and we'll just scroll a little bit. Oh, we could go something like that. Couldn't we? Yeah, I thought there was like a caravan-y looking one too. But it's a little bit, like the detail's not very nice in that. We're already spending longer than I expected. But I'm also really enjoying this. Alright, they're the options, guys. What do you reckon? A couple of tents. Maybe Shrek's got some friends. The small one with the fire. You mean this one? I think this one's a bit weird with the fire inside. Process of elimination. Alright. Why is that fire so big? What is going on with that one there? That's crazy. This might be a nice one. But I'm sort of thinking this one too. But that's also quite cool. Alright, I think it's either... it's these ones. But I'm leaning towards that one. What do you think? How's the music as well? So someone likes the cabin, someone likes the fire, someone likes the King Leno one. Cabin, fire, King Leno. Cabin, fire, King Leno. Just in case you don't know. Don't say the brown one. I don't know which one that one is. Cabin, fire, King Leno. That one? Ah, oh, that one. Yep, gotcha. That one. The one on the right. This one? Cabin? The cab. Alright, I think we're gonna go with the cabin. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one I was thinking of, guys. Thank you. Oh, don't be sad. You don't want to live here. Or maybe you do. Okay. Now, Shrek, you don't... No, don't complain. Don't worry about it. You don't need it. You don't need it. I don't like it when you do that. Look, I'm going to give you a little road because I actually just can't stand it. I can't stand it when houses complain. When any of my industry complain. Oh, now that's... Why haven't I done that before? That's better. Okay. Now he's not complaining. I don't know. Something really bothers me when I know that buildings don't get the services that they need. It's a real dumb thing to worry about. We'll give him a couple of deck chairs. But look, it's got a chair there. I mean, this has already got all the detail we need. How good's that? So I'm thinking we'll give him like some rocks around here, so, you know, for a bit of seclusion. That's so good. We'll also, maybe this can be his boat. We'll put it up a little bit closer and we'll do a bit of detail around here and make it look a bit better. And then we'll move on to another spot. Porth, my friend, thank you so much. What do you think of expanding the fruit plantation in the area by the Copper Falls you talked about 10 minutes ago? Happy New Year, guys. Mate, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And can you let me know whereabouts you would like a property in Marble Mountain so I can give it to you? Otherwise, I might give you a swamp house. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. Sorry. Flute plantation? A flute plantation. Just imagine all these flutes planted. Yeah, I think you're right because we do have. That's fruit fields. Yeah, so I think I will probably continue something like that up here. See how it says skip up here? That was one of his options of places we could build, but he chose over there. Yeah, we'll do that when we get back to it. All right, for sure. Gator the God, are you moderator? Because you've got a little spanner next to you now, and I can't tell if you're doing some mediating in the chat. And if you are, I really appreciate it. Okay, yes, I agree with all those things that you were all just saying. Mud around the cabin. Check. Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of a bit of this. Dirt. Now that's a pretty cool effect. I actually really like these spires. These are called spires, by the way. It's not spires, sprites. Sprites, not spires. Porf, did you tell me where you want to live? A swamp house would be a nice property to own for sure. No worries. Well, by the way, I'm trying to figure out RUB. What is what currency is that? I don't know if I've heard it before. Porth, I'm gonna get you this one. It's a little bit close to where the alligators would hang out, but I think the view would be quite nice. There you go, my friend, and Happy New Year. So, Shrek, I think you do need a path. And we'll just use a dirt path. Now, if you never... Excuse me. If you want a path that doesn't have any of the props on it, you just type in propless. And then you get these paths, and then they don't have any other props. Because I don't think he'd have any lights, to be honest, because I think he probably built this path himself. And we'll bring it down here. We'll get this up, and we'll get that up a little bit. Oh, that's better. Maybe not better. Is it bad that I already want another coffee? There you go, Shrek. And I think, does he need a little jetty, or is that like a little bit? Is that a little bit much? We'll make this look a little bit better. I think maybe a little jetty or a little kayak. And to you, I think you're a little bit too close to Shrek's house. I think even you're a little close to Shrek's house. And you're a little close. And you're a little close. Kayak. These are quite cute. We could do one of them. There we go. Just the one. Just thinking, it's a shame we can't place down animals, because I could actually place down a donkey, but you know, oh well. And and then we'll do the trees. Oh, ZZZ, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that. I know that symbol, that's a euro. Oh, Russian. Of course, that's where I've seen it before. I've been to Russia before. Jitter could be a fallen log. Great idea. Thank you, Belligitsu. We're definitely going to do that. Ah, 280 people watching. How cool is that? A playground? I'm gonna put a playground next to Shrek's house. That'd be crazy. ZZZ, you can have this house. Zzz, that's me this morning. Wow, we're really starting to fill out this place. Actually, you know what? Anyone who donates, they're gonna get a property here. And we'll just, I don't know. We'll just start filling out all the properties there. Okay, a fallen log. That is such a cool idea. I believe they're in this one. This thing in my eye. No, where the hell are they? Guys, where are the fallen logs? Did I already scroll past them? No, don't. Bugger off. Log. Fallen. There we go. Where were you? I like it. Cool. Now, it doesn't look very good right now. I know, I hear you. But you wait until we add some trees. Like that, like that, like that, like that. I'm also going to give him a little path because I think he would probably have access, like a little sneaky path that goes around here. Nothing too substantial, but it's something small. And then, fellas, we're moving on. Alright, because this is already way too much time on just one little spot. These big vegetation patches they're killers for the FPS, by the way. I probably shouldn't have placed so many down. I probably should have just downloaded some from the workshop, to be honest. But oh, what can you do? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, put a grill down. I think that'll be good. Yes, we should probably put some sort of fireplace down for him because I think it'll get pretty cold. This dude is dedicating 30 minutes to Shrek. Yes, I am. But you are watching, so that's why I'm doing it. Yes, my FPS is beautiful. Do not eat. No, not done yet. Do not eat. I always get your names mixed up for some reason, even though they're not that similar. By the way, guys, you should totally check out the screenshots that Not Done Yet posts on his Twitter. They are like they're the sort of posts where you have no idea whether it's a real life shot or whether that's in City Skylines. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, heaps of reeds. Oh yeah. We'll put some more FPS killers down. And then we'll put some of these ones and we'll just add some rocks. These rocks are great. Not that great. Everything like that. Like this. That. Kind of want to be a little bit more secluded, so we'll get some of these. What you thinking? Say hi to Indonesia, please. Hello, Indonesia. I have friends who live in Indonesia. I'd love to go to Indonesia. Now we are talking. These are such nice trees. Some little flowers for him. I feel like he'd have some sort of plantation, wouldn't he? Not that sort of a plantation, but he would have like some crops growing, wouldn't he? So let's give him a little line of crops. Crops. Something like this. Hey $2, why don't you just use the prop line tool? Because I'm too lazy to click the icon. Okay, that's what that is. That is food. Okay, that's food. Alright, we need some sort of trees. Now this one is my favorite. Seconds, and I'm gonna look at the chat. But bam. We'll put a grill down and we'll put some more things down, but what do you think of Shrek's house? Nice music? Great, thank you. Is it loud enough? Because I think I always put it down too quiet. Hi from South Africa, awesome. Hello back. He needs more junk. Correct, we'll put some more junk down for him. Rural power lines? I don't think he has any power, to be honest. Hello from Denmark. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Italy as well. Awesome. It's good to finally get a bit of Europeans in here. I always feel really bad because my streams are, I don't know. I mean, they're probably a good time for Australians, but not really anybody else. It's a bit too loud, the music. There you go. It's down a touch. Let me know if I need to turn it down anymore. Missing a 10-foot wall. Oh, that's right. I forgot that. We'll put some sort of fencing. Because this is a secluded guy. Callum, thank you so much. Why not a group of extreme kayaking explorers? For sure. We are so doing that. All right, we'll do that. But first, let's give you a house. This one. I appreciate that, mate. I really do. Bam. I never say the word bam, and then when I do a live stream, for some reason, I always say bam. Like, what the hell? So, I'm going to do some kayaking explorers, and then we're going to come back to Shrek. I think they would explore this passage. A bit dry around there. Let's give them around here. We'll place some other things down. It's a shame that there's nobody in here. That's so cool. What a great idea. Alright, can someone set a timer? We're going to spend another 5 more minutes on Shrek Swamp. Anyone set a timer? Because I'm not going to do it. I'll keep on working on this one forever. Someone set a timer, please. I want reads. Such a cool idea. All right, done. Love it. All right, so we need a grill. We need a fence. What was the other one? I've already forgotten. Grill, check. It's probably going to be around where the table is, though, don't you think? I mean, that's where I'd stick a grill. Not near the outhouse. By the way, in Australia, we call them dunnies, not outhouses. I reckon there's got to be a fence around his crops, right? There'd have to be. Let's put a little... This is only just poking through. It's more just to stop the wild animals, you know? He's a little bit... He's a bit nervous about those wild animals. Oh, oh, whoa, there we go. Hold on a tick. I'd prefer, Tyler, thank you so much. I prefer a high-rise downtown if you don't mind $2.20. Sure, absolutely. Tyler Smith Heights sounds nice. I agree. So you would like, yes, absolutely. Excuse the frame rate, fellas, but we are going to lose some frames. I think that's... Where the hell's my main building? Ah, that's so annoying. The biggest building has disappeared, fellas. We'll bring it back. Let's have a look. This is probably apartments. Yes. Absolutely. Tyler, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Legend. Alright, 10 minutes starting from now. Thank you for those people who set a timer. Ooh, a saloon would be fun. We are going to do that. A couple of boulders, good idea. Let's get some rocks down. Guys, what was the other thing I had to place down? Fence, grill, fire? Did someone say fire? Yes, they did. They did say fire. Just placing down some boulders, all right? A well? He'd have a well. There's 2 types of kayaks. Oh, there's a floating one. Is that the one I placed down? I hope it is. Oh, a little light. No. Oh, that might be good for the... That's a kind of an interesting looking fence, don't you think? Yeah, that's a great idea. Alright, so think that... I don't reckon Shrek would go off into civilization very often. So what else does he need to be fully self-sufficient? What do you think? Completely self-sufficient. I don't know what else he'd need. Look, there's no individual fires. So I might just leave that. I think he probably needs a few more bushes around here. I don't know clusters of trees, guys. Mark my words. Clusters of trees. What do you think about all this? This was the best idea. Can I just say that? So all those people have said, build Shrek's swamp. Absolutely amazing. I'm not looking at the chat, by the way, because I know that my time is up. Must stop blazing down trees. I want to do really, really secluded. Wood piles. Yes, I'll do that. Launch it. He has one. Give him a tiny pond for fishing. He has a giant lake. Wouldn't he just use that? Easter egg was a good idea. I agree. Oh, sat on my foot for too long. Pins and needles. Ah, Mr. Magoo. Thank you so much. CHF. I don't know where that is. But thank you so much. Could you build Shrek's hut somewhere in the swamp? I just did that. That's his house. That's Shrek's swamp. And this is your house. Congratulations. I don't know if you're expecting it, but you've got a house. Surrounded by alligators. Nah, that'd be pretty nice. Alright, last little bit. Propane tank? I don't reckon he would have one. Oh, my foot. Swiss franc, awesome. I'm so happy to see people from Europe here because usually we don't get that many people from Europe in these streams because the timing doesn't really match up. Oh, junk! That's right. We were going to place down a whole bunch of drunk? We were going to place down a whole bunch of drunk. Junk. You idiot. No, there's nothing called junk. As if I've never played this game before. Barrel. Is this barrel that... I'm going to place this down, but there's like a prop that is just like a billion triangles. I need to be really careful. I think it might be those guys. So we're just gonna move a little bit of junk because, you know, let's be honest. He'd probably be a little bit messy. What am I looking for? Pile. The oldest trick in the book. If you ever want a whole bunch of junk, you guys, you just type in pile. Now you'd have like a spot for all these junk. Now let's just put it around here. Probably not rubble. Is that it? That's too bright. That's too bright. Garbage. No. Rubbish. No. I've forgotten all the other ones. What else would he have? Like this thing? No, that's moving. What else is junk? Oh, they're nice fences. What? I've never seen that fence before. Man. What? These are heaps nice. I've never used them before. It's too late now. I'm not going back. Beehive? He'd have a beehive, wouldn't he? Let's be honest, he'd be right into keeping bees and living organically and all that sort of stuff. God, I wish you could place them down. This? No. Look, I think that's it. Guys, that's it for Shrek. I think we've given him a lot. He's only just poking out. I love that. He's just poking out. You can see him a little bit. You can barely see him from over here. I'm so happy with that. Trash? Is that what I need to be typing in? Trash. There's this, but it's really, really bright. Yeah, look, I think that's it. I think that's it. How synced up is my voice and the mouth moving on my face? La, la, ba, hello. Is my voice synced up to my mouth? Because my old computer, it used to not sync. Is it sync? Can you guys let me know? I'm just gonna look, I'm gonna type in donkey, but I don't think there's gonna be a donkey. Okay. There's no donkey. I think that's pretty good. I typed in rubbish. See, there's nothing. I think that's it. You love my haircut? It's just ridiculous at the moment. It's actually just like super long on top, but you know, long on top, short on sides. My voice is synced really well, guys. I cannot tell you how excited I am for my computer, my voice being synced up, and everything that's working right now. We're in good territory. Even better, I've got some really cool announcements coming up. I'm gonna be doing a whole video just purely for announcements. Alright, you're not here to watch me eat blueberries. I'm gonna work here. Let's work there. So, I think that around here, I think this needs to continue. Blah, 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 blah. And then we'll build some houses, kind of like these guys, but maybe less like those guys. Oh, Lee, thank you so much from New Zealand, $2.20. Appreciate that. Type in pile. I did that. One more pile. One more pile. No TV. Oh, that's it. That's the one we wanted. Yeah. Thank you, Lee. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. People wanted me to play Transport Fever. Probably not. I've got a few more. I mean, with all my other series that are going on, I think I'm pretty well stretched in terms of games that I can play. But it does look really good. I was super into Transport Tycoon. Yeah, Transport Tycoon. We're gonna stick with that. Alright, so this is a sort of path that you take if you're like a... Oh, that'd be fun. We'll do that further up. But this is a sort of path that you take if you were maybe going fishing, or if you were maybe going hunting or something like that. This little dirt track here. I don't think anyone would live on here. No one's gonna live here. You know, this might mark the barrier for the swamp too. I also reckon it'll probably flood a fair bit. A little bit too close. Might place a couple of jetties around here. That's probably a little bit high for a swamp. A marshy land. And then I think it probably ends around here. Oh, that'll be fun. Like this, you say? Yes, $2. Do that. I will, chat. I will. $2, make it run past a train line. I will. I'll do that. Don't worry about it. Look, I don't know if you're saying that, but I'm pretty sure you would be. It's a great idea. We love trains. I love trains too, chat. There. Finished. Lower it? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do something really cool. You ready for it? So rather than making it join, because then it just looked dumb. Oh, that's fun. Hello. Hello. Okay. At the same level, I get it. Segment like this. Why aren't you just totally lined up? Because you're at the same height. No. You said this was gonna be cool, not dumb. See, that's cool, isn't it? That's super cool. Just enough room to get under. Maybe. And then you get a dirt and you slap it down like this. And then you grab that and you lower it. And it's not as cool as I was expecting. All right. It just wasn't. Oh. Serentropic, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. Sometime you should take a screenshot of the swamp. Theme mixing in Sichuan province, brown water. Now that's an interesting idea. That would be really fun. That would be really, really cool. I might just do that. It would be nice. I trying to mix in. I trying to get like a sewage pipe running into the swamp so that it like changed the color, but just wasn't really working. Serentropic, I'm pretty sure you're the guy who's also creating those like this. They're like low detailed houses. They are, if that is you, and I'm pretty sure it is, I'm loving them. They're really, really cool. I haven't placed any of them down yet. I'm sort of holding on to them for a new series. A new series that will come, but just not just yet. And $5 lamp. Great name. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. What about two feuding neighbors? Cheetahs and Darryls. Daryl, sorry. That's a great idea. I really love that. That's something that needs to go into the wiki or something. How would I make them look like they're feuding? So if you've got some suggestions, I'm all ears. Design Candy, what the hell, man? Huge fan, of course. Love this series too. Learning a bunch from you, man. Thanks so much. Dude, I really appreciate that. Guys, you should go and check out Design Candy. One of the awesome creators who is designing heaps of amazing videos. Like, probably some of the best quality videos, I reckon, in City Skylines. Like, his whole setup, all his graphics, they're on like a complete other level. I actually have no idea how you even do half the graphics. Your intros, everything, man, I think you do a really great job. You guys go and check him out. Oh. Dude, I would not be taking that car on that road. Look, each their own. But I reckon that's a little bit dangerous. I'm gonna put some houses around here too. Should we do like one big mansion? You know, like I reckon most of them should be these little tiny guys. No offense to the guys I just gave houses to, but I reckon they should be these ones. And then like a big ass mansion. I think that'd be really cool. Mate, Malthusia, thank you so much. Are the wildfires near you? Hope you're safe. I really appreciate that, dude. No, they're not too close. They're actually at my dad's house. Like my dad's family had to evacuate their house, and that was pretty scary. And some people I know have had to evacuate. Yeah, it just sucks. There's some really bad fires going on, and the smoke in Sydney is just ridiculous. Like I woke up this morning, I could smell it, and all my windows are closed. So it's really bad. It's really bad. Like I haven't seen the blue sky in like a month, and I'm in Sydney, and we're not even threatened by the fires. But I mean, I don't know. There's a couple of maps that like shows all the smoke going from New South Wales, and it's like over in New Zealand now. It's insane. But yeah, I'm safe, but I can't run anymore because it's bloody smoky outside. So that's my only complaint. That's a real non-complaint. But I really feel for those guys who are affected. Hey, I mean, if you're someone in the chat is affected, you probably are. I mean, there's a whole bunch of Australians in the chat right now, and they are absolutely everywhere, those fires. Like, everywhere. My music stopped. And now it's back. Okay, so I think to place down some houses, we're going to need to change this road to... Oop. Yeah, maybe that one. Look, I made this a highway, but I think I'm going to not make it a highway. So it'll be a highway, but it's not a highway, if that makes sense. And that's purely so I can place down houses. Now that's a bit steep. But you know, a little bit of steep is okie dokes. Yes. And look, I think that all down here, I hate when it does that. I think it all down here is a little bit steep for a swamp. Something more like this, I think. And it's not going to be like the swamp that we did before. This is going to be a little bit different. And now that road's too high up, of course. And now everything's flooding. It's such a terrible feature. Nobody wanted that. And now, once you start terraforming, you need to terraform everything. No. No, don't. Stop at $2.20. Please stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I can't stop it. Once you start, you can't stop. Ugh. I hate it when it does that. Alright, it's fine. And we'll have to lower this down a little bit. But I think if we just grab all the nodes... Dude, that cannot be the shortest path. Ugh. And what is lower? That's the sound it makes when you lower it down. I'll grab these ones. Yeah. This is my favorite song, by the way, on my stream playlist. Don't know why. It's just reminds me of Austin Powers. Or James Bond, I guess. Look, I think that's probably pretty good. I like that this is like a bit of a cliff. You know, I don't mind that. I kind of like it. Sorry, I asked you a question, and then I haven't read the chat. By the way, my chair's squeaky. Alright, that's what that sound is. Get a life, thank you. Get a life. We've already spoken about this Get a Life, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I was talking to Get a Life just a little while ago because he left a comment, and then I replied to his comment, and then when it pinged on my phone, it looked like somebody was telling me to get a life. Now, I've been called worse, or people have said worse to me online, but I was like, what the hell? I replied to him in a really nice way, but it turned out it's just his name. Are we really talking about climate change right now? Can we just talk about Marble Mountain? Come on, guys. Focus on what we're doing. I said, do we want a mansion? What is climate change real? Do we want a mansion? Of course we want a mansion. Is that the first thing we're going to build? Yes, it is going to be the first thing we're going to build. Man. Oh. Yeah, we're making an old school mansion. I'm pretty sure there's one with a... Look, it's not a total mansion. Oh, there is total mansions. I love it. I love it. Boop. Hide comment. No, don't complain. You don't know what you have. Look at this. You don't need power or water. How dare you? You've got so much. And others just down the road, Design Candy, Lee, they're not complaining. Give me some water. Complaining pants. Do you guys want to see my water system? It's I pretty much just drag it whenever I need it. So it's so messy. Look at this. Oop. 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 Oh, stop it. Look at that. It's so bad. We'll get him some power too. Build a dream house, maybe. Look, I've done a mansion on a live stream, and it just took forever. I was like, oh, we're gonna build this whole mountain up, and then I did one mansion, and it took forever. Yeah, the view is really nice, and nothing's detailed at the moment. Like, look at that crappy mountain. We're gonna get to that at some stage. Oh, that. Ugh. And I've disabled all clouds just so that, you know, everything runs a little bit smoother. And yes, it's just a little bit bad at the moment, but it's pretty good for a live stream. So I'm removing all the sidewalks because I don't think people really have sidewalks around here. Not this stretch of land, at least. Now I'm just going to go a bit wild and place out a whole bunch of houses. Oh, that's a little bit bigger. Look, let's place out a couple of mansions, like some of these older style ones, and we'll detail these guys up a little bit. Oh, that's probably not that realistic to be there, to be honest. That's more of a city house. King Leno made all these houses, by the way, and they're just fabulous. Oh, that's probably a good one too. Cool. Now, let's grab some stilt ones. Although, would they be on stilts up this high? No, they would not. But this guy would have stilts. And no, we're not doing that. What other houses do we have? Oh, I know. We have some other King Leno ones that we could use. Whoop. What the hell? Did I download these ones? Oh, that's right, because I'm going to do a, I think maybe the next episode of Marble Mount, I want to do a ghetto neighborhood. Okay, there we go. These ones too? God. Relentless. This is what happens when you say I can use custom assets. I just start doing whatever I like. Alright, we're not going to go full town. We're just going to go a little bit. Oh, this guy needs to... We'll get back to you. You can be there. And you need a neighbor. And I'm going to need to delete this guy. And I'm going to place it. See what it's there? No. We'll go back to the other one. This is a pretty nice looking house. God, that is a nice house. There, you can have a really nice view. And I think that's all the houses I'm going to place around here. We're not going to do too much because I, would like it to feel like it's not a town. It's like an extension. Green splatter. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, Border Town was awesome. I loved it. It was really good. Lots of fun. Should we give Green Splatter a house? Oh, not one that's sick. We'll get you one nestled into the swamp. Oh. Oh. Hey. Neighbors. Green. Oh my god. Splatters. Oh, come on. Beep. There you go, buddy. What do you think? I love these little spots. They do need some power though, don't they? Just have a single mansion with a big driveway and gates and shivels. What's a shivel? Oh, Leisure, good to see you, my friend. Malthusia, you did get a house. You did get a house. You did, didn't you? These designs. Malthusia. There you go, mate. See? You got a house. I'll look after you, mate. Don't worry. Now, power lines. These add so much detail. This is like the best thing I've ever downloaded in Marble Mountain. And something that I like to do is I place them alongside the power, the lights, sorry. So it looks like they're attached. Isn't that clever? You are so clever. Thanks, chat. I appreciate all that. It's very nice of you. Sometimes it's not perfect, but I don't care. Like that. That is not perfect. That one sucks. Bam. Ugh. Whatever. I'm pretty keen to detail this up just a touch. Wouldn't that be fun? What time is it? 8:40. That's 8:40 a.m. guys. I'm going to go in like 35-ish minutes. Set a timer. No, don't set a timer. But that's when I should probably go. This is where it sucks. Because it doesn't go along the bridge very well. So we'll just leave it there. Alright, we should detail one of these mansions. Shall we? Martin, thank you, mate. I really appreciate that, too. Got in the game because of this series. Love helping on the wiki. That is really nice. That is really, really nice to hear. And I'm really happy that you're a part of the wiki as well. If you guys don't know, Marble Mountain has its own wiki page. I think, yeah, there's a link to it in the description. So if you want to check it out, go for it. You can also edit it. Do not edit it unless you go to the Discord, which is also in the description. There's like people that are just there talking about the things that we are building today. They're talking about Shrek's house. They're talking about names of places. They named this city here. There's this town, which is not called that. But yeah, they name all these places. But you do need to go into the Discord first and have a chat to them. And I mean, they want people to come on and edit as much as, you know, as much as I do. But we say that because otherwise people end up making two names for these places and we can't have that. So you should totally do that. And Martin, you're a legend. My God, we're gonna fill up. No, we're not gonna fill up this. Give me a break. But we are. I'm getting too many donations, guys. It's too generous. You got a couple of palm trees in your house. Good for you. Yeah. All right. Let's just. Well, I should probably look at the chat a bit. What are you guys up to? Shrek's house? Question mark? Double question mark? Yeah, Shrek's house. We built it in this stream. Check it out. $2. I don't see a Shrek's house here. It's in here. Look. Where? I don't see it. It's here, mates. Look. Shrek's house. Hidden away from society. Some say he used to be a Wall Street broker. Now he's just a humble man living in the swamps. Secluded, thrown away from society. Love this sort of stuff. It's so cool. This is the whole reason why I started this series, is to do stuff like this. Yeah, so Shrek's house. That's where he lives. An abandoned mine would be fun. Absolutely, we are so doing that. We are going to do that. There's a lot of things. Can I just... Alright, look, we're going to come back to this, but can I just show you just a bit of an... Oh, by the way, we're going to lose some frames here. But this is how much we've pretty much done over the last year. Obviously, the city takes the most amount of time. Doing little parts like this don't take that much time, which is great. And we've done like heaps, but there's still so much more I want to do. And we've done... Well, Skibbeth did this one. And we've got also in here... Like, look at this cool place. And all this is functioning. It's not just like, you know, me placing things down. This is all working. It's all industry that is making me money, though we're not really making much money, to be honest. We got all this in here. By the way, if you ever want to download Marble Mountain, it is on the workshop, so you can download and play on the save. All this stuff will be here. And if you ever want to download the game on a weekly basis, like to see all the work that I'm doing, then if you're a patron, then you do get the save game whenever I upload. So my patrons will actually get Shrek's house after I finish a stream. But you don't have to become one. The fact that you're here is all that matters. On this one, I mean, how good's this? Well, now there's a lot of detail in this one. Look at the frame rate. But how good's that? What else do we have? Oh, we got Chinchilla. This is probably one of my favorite spots. Love Chinchilla. Look at the detail on this one. I didn't even build this. Somebody built this. By the way, should we do another build competition in Marble Mountain? Because they're a lot of fun. Cheesem actually built this. I don't know if he's in the chat today, but man, this was a fun one. Or was it Cheesem who did this one? Was it Cheesem who did this one? Power station. Just ignore that. We'll get rid of that at some stage. Man, so good. And we'll get back to what we're doing before. By the way, this is why my videos take so long to release, because I just fly around my maps all the time. Like, oh, look all in here. Like, this is obviously under detailed, but I really want to do some sort of, like, in here is going to be another, like, city, town sort of place. It's going to be really beachy, but it's also going to have, like, a very pine forest sort of vibe to it. So we're going to be looking more around San Francisco, doing more around here. And I'm also going to have a cable car going all the way up to the top of Marble Mountain. This is obviously going to be very much inspired by that, well, I can't remember the name of that town, but that town in Grand Theft Auto where it's like the top left hand side one. It's gonna be like that. And then I want to have like a little hidden away town up here, like a road, a highway snaking around here. And there's the big city causing heaps of lag. And then there's going to be like another town / city here. So we've got a while, guys. We've got a while. I'm really happy to be doing live streams because I plan to do lots of work on the live streams. So we need to fix up this bloody thing. So back to it. I think I saw a whole bunch of people saying yes, they want to do another build competition. Ah, great. That's good news. I didn't want to just do lots of them and people weren't interested. Someone's made a story. Vija made a story for Chinchilla. Awesome. Cheesem, I thought it was you that did Chinchilla. Gate of the Gods, you're doing a great job, mate. I really appreciate that you're here. When I woke up this morning, I was like, do I have a moderator for this chat? Don't usually need it because, I mean, let's face it, people who play in City Skylines are pretty chilled people. And my audience is a pretty chilled bunch of people, to be honest. No, back to what it was. Alright, so let's just get a little bit of this. Like that. Now, just remember, I don't have a huge amount of props to play with because it is Marble Mountain. I've got a few, but I don't have heaps. Now, for starters, I think I could probably choose, there's a couple of different ones. Yeah, we're going to go with one that doesn't have any of this stuff. We'll place down our own. There's 2 versions. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. They even look like the sort of people that would live in a big old house like this. See you later. Where are you going? You don't have a car? You parked all the way down there. You crazy people. No wonder you live in a place like this. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. Alright, look, I'm going to detail this, but we're not going crazy. Alright? Did you hear that? You guys interested in all this? Have a little gander while we drink of water, and I'll read the chat. Is that good? Academic good, students plus minus campus attractiveness. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know, I don't really care too much about that sort of stuff, but you might. Oh, I didn't realize that Waters is in the chat. Waters, thank you so much, mate. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. So, Waters is actually the guy who created the wiki in the first place. So a lot of all that is thanks to him. Oh, we're definitely going to do a tennis court, for sure. Ah, that's right, Paleto Bay. That's the one I was thinking of. But yeah, we're totally going to do that. Alright. I'm going to give this house. Ready to go. No. Huh? Yeah. You deserve that. Yeah, but you've helped out a lot. You've done a lot of stuff that I couldn't have done. And that's why you deserve a big old mansion with a killer view. What am I looking for? Propolis. You idiots. $2? You've done this a million times. So this is what I'm thinking. This might be the last thing we do. Not that I'm wrapping up straight away, but this is going to take about 10 minutes minimal. But it's going to be bloody worth it. No, don't do that. Are you a taxi? Bruh, what are you doing? Honestly. Seriously. Oh yeah, mate, just make a right turn down that dirt path. Nothing fishy. Yeah, no, I'll live down there. Don't worry about it. Like you so wouldn't go down that path. You should pull up here, pull up here, pull up here. Oh, that's the sort of house that would have a house like that. Oh, come off it. Come on. No. That guy spent all his money on that car and that's why he lives in that house. I'm not happy with that one. Look, we're just gonna go for plain this one. And then that way we can do That's kind of what I had in mind. Again, we go in detail, but we're not gonna go insanely detailed. Oh, look, I'm gonna do this. The reason why I'm not gonna go insanely detailed is because, you know, you guys saw me fly around Marble Mountain. That's how much stuff we've got to do. Not today, obviously, but at some stage, I would like to get lots of that done. So, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, I'm pretty sure if I start doing this, yep, disappears. Wonderful. So, we will, no, not that. I'm just gonna put down a hedge for the time being. I'm going to create my own hedge because I think they look heaps better. Like this. And that's a hedge. Now, my PC is running really nicely, but, and I think this is just City Skylines because I don't get it in any of my other games, but do you guys get this flickering shadows? I see, I'm pointing at the screen. Do you see this? I hate that. It really annoys me. I hate it so much. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got some really nice walls that I might have seen as a prop. Oh, they're quite nice. Yeah, I want a wall. Not a fence, but a wall. No. Okay, that's fine. So, I think we'll use maybe this one? No. Look, maybe we'll use a fence. Only because the forestry fence looks kind of nice. So your fence is going to be here. You don't want to have anything to do with that neighbor. You don't like it. Well, maybe not that big. That's pretty big. That's a little big. And your front yard's massive, but your backyard is probably not quite as big. But still pretty big. And we'll do that. Oh, I haven't looked at the chat for a little while, have I? I'll look at you guys in a second. What do you think? Am I missing anything? Again, we're not going super detailed. We're just going semi-detailed. Like this, like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. And we'll have like a whole bunch of trees here. Or maybe we'll give this guy, look, we're gonna give the mansion like a nice, really private fence. And we'll give this guy just like a, a little bit open. And this guy can have a fence too. But the other guy, no. No, he doesn't. Lee, you also get shadows too. Yeah, I notice it. I notice it less when it's far away, but we're really, really close. Yeah, it's really bad. Railway, you getting bored? I'm sorry, but you know, what can I say? Mountain Blue, good to see you. I don't know if you've been here. Might have missed you before. Mountain Blue, do you remember the name that we decided on for that town? I can't remember. Couple of trees in the front yards? Yes, in the front yard. Great Eye says, don't know if you have already made it, but maybe like a sort of neighborhood with very big mansions for all the rich people, maybe a golf course. Yeah, well, I do have a golf course. I just flew past it before, but this is my super rich neighborhood, which I don't have like too many houses at the moment. But this is like a pretty rich. I mean, look at those mansions. And look at this guy up here. Pretty sure I've already given that to somebody, this house, but that's a pretty nice looking mansion. These guys are just a little bit more secluded. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Just gonna copy that name over. Pretty sure that's meant to be. Van Buren Township. Love it. Let's just check out the perimeter of this. Yeah. We'll just make it a little bit bigger. Copper Falls is like this. These guys are just, they're just nowhere. And now this is technically, this is still Copper Falls, but I've just called it Palm Meadows. And why is that like that? Oh, who knows? And then we also have this national park. Do you remember what we called the national park? Or sorry, the swampland, at least. Yeah, we should do this. That's better. I'm just going to quickly do this. I'm going to go back to the detail work. God, I get distracted so easily. This is ridiculous. Is this what you've come here for? So this is going to be the swamp, and then this is going to be the national park. This is not what you came here for. I'm sorry. We'll get back to it in a second. Unless this is what you like to watch, then let me know. Say yes if you like to watch this sort of stuff. Say nothing if you don't like watching this sort of stuff. No, say something. Alright, so now we have that national park that takes care of all those, why am I speaking like that? All those mountains and hillsides, and then we've got the actual swamp. Oh, we bloody need to name Shrek's house. Hunting Cabin 1, give me a break. Mountain Blue, did you respond? Ah, Skibbeth. Hello, my friends. Hello, partner. How are you? I don't usually see you on my streams, so this is pretty fun. Oh, Padelmo, I haven't seen you for ages. Happy New Year, mates. Okay. Mountain Blue, I can't find, I can't see if you've written anything. Is this, I can't remember the name of the swamp. Can't remember the name of anything. But that's cool. So now people can actually visit it through coming into here. And we'll also have another couple of side entrances. We'll have like one here and one over here. And there's gonna be a town that sits over here. There's so much to do. Oh, get back to you. Oh God, I gotta get back. What's going on? Southwest fan asks. Well, what's going on is I was meant to be doing this, and then for some reason I started doing other things, and that's pretty much what always happens. Tennis? No. Basketball? Yes. It's very bright. But I think if we lower it, so it's not going to go there. I would much prefer it to be a tennis court, but I wonder if we could do something. I wonder if we can make our own custom tennis court. I mean, that can't be too hard. Let me think. Yeah, so that's gonna, okay, good. Good. Rise. Move out of the way. You're ruining everything. Move. You pesky neighbor. We're trying to build a tennis court here. Or a basketball court. Whatever. The swamp town was Sabine. Yes, but we changed it, didn't we? The town you were talking about doing next episode, the one Skippeth started, was Van... Oh, damn. You're right. So didn't we rename this one? Wasn't this like a... I thought this one got a different name, but maybe not. Yeah. The one that Skippeth start is going to be here. And that's, yeah, the one that you said before. Of course. Duh. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, Sabine's a good one. I like that. So, this, and then I think if we get some... Look, I think what we'll do... Let's get more of these. To hide the sprites. Oh, look, it even gets you a little light. Oh, and that's a much better color, too. It's much better. We can copy it. Ha. Rotate. Huh. But $2. Why does he have a basketball court and not a tennis court? It's both. It's both a tennis court and a basketball court. But $2, I don't see any nets. Ah, you don't see a net. Well, just you wait and... Just you wait and... You have to wait a little bit longer. I'm still finding it. No. Ah, Marble Mountain with all your assets. Oh, that's quite a nice one. It doesn't have a net. Well, just you wait and see. See? Do you see the net? Do you see a net? Oh man, how good's this music? See? We got a net now. How good's that? It's still pretty lumpy though, isn't it? That's better. And look, I'm going, as much as I love heels, we do need to fix this one up a little bit because it's just making that, sometimes those fences do some weird things. And I think that makes more sense. More fence? Does that make more fence? Yeah. Oh, I really like that. And they usually have a net all around it. So we're going to, or a fence all around. So we're going to give it a bit of a fence. Don't snap, please. This. Like this, and like this. But how do they get in? Well, there's a gate there, all right? There's a gate right there. Check out the wiki one day. Absolutely. I usually check the wiki before I start any episode of Marble Mountain, that is. Just to like make sure that I'm all up to date. But I just forget names because they get changed too. $9.08. I have maybe 15 minutes. That's enough time to get this done. Some flowers. These are more wild flowers, so I don't think we'll have these, but these are nice. So put some of these somewhere for a bit of privacy, I think. Looks a bit weird at the moment because there's no other houses, so there's no other trees, but trust me, it's going to go really nice. Oh, that's looking good. He's going to be like a lot of trees around the front because he doesn't really want many people looking. Oh, he does need a fence. Duh. This is my technique for fences in Marble Mountain. Fences for gates. I think that's a pretty cool technique. place. Oh, what is that doing there? That's annoying. No. Good. What was I even complaining about? Do I live in Sydney? Yes, I do, Tortoise. Ah, the very Tortoise who made this whole stream possible. Thank you for all your advice with the PC. It's much appreciated. Sabine's population's pretty low. Yeah, it's super low. 280. That's actually more than I expected. We'll get a swing maybe. There's no pool, but that's fine. I don't think you need a pool. We'll get a bit of concrete at the back. Same technique. Just gonna drag this old guy back here. Oh, maybe I should do this. Propless. Like that. Hey. Let's make it wrap around a little bit. Like this. And like that. Oh man, so easy. Maybe not. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think I spoke too soon. I don't know about that. No. We're just gonna stick with this one. Old Faithful. Doop. Done. Yeah, boy. Now we're talking. Yeah, like that. Man. So I'm not going to go to this much trouble for every single mansion here. For sure not. Waters, what do you think about your house? We're not going to go. We're probably doing too many trees, to be honest. Which is generally what I do. I tend to go too crazy with trees. You didn't even ask for a house. I just gave it to you anyway. But I mean, this is sort of a pretty well manicured house. I don't know what you're doing all the way out in this region of Marble Mountain, but I'm not asking any questions. I'm sure you've got good intentions. I'm sure there's a reason why you're out this way. You probably just don't like the people. Is that it? You don't like the people? Cool. I like that. And then we're just going to blend it in a little bit. Give it some trees. There's actually going to be a lot of trees around here. I don't get it right now. We'll do some other things at some stage. Should I work here in the next episode, by the way? I haven't recorded the next episode. So you guys have actually got monopoly on this. You guys get to decide where I work in the next episode of Marble Mountain. So let me know. Would you like to see me work here in an episode? Or I might work here. where I was going to get skip to build a little while ago. I could work there. Here. Okay, you know, let's make this a little more interesting. There. Maple Heights. So I could work in 1. I could work in 2. Or do I do the National Park? 3. And there are your options. Next episode of Marble Mountain. Would you like me to work? It's not going to be the airport, so don't ask for that. I'm saving that for a little bit longer. It's not going to happen for a little while. So, would you like me to work in number 1 next episode, or number 2, or number 3? And I'm not going to tally them up. I'm just going to look at them, and we'll see. Let's give you a fence, but I'm not going to detail this one. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Sorry to hear that. Oh, and now this doesn't match up. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Wonderful. That's such great news, guys. Because I'd be pretty excited to work in any of those areas. To be honest. I could happily work here a bit longer. Number 2, I think, will be some farms, some agriculture, which, I don't know, that might be better for a live stream. I don't know. So rate this bad boy. Yes. Whoop. Whoop. God damn it. So what did we do this episode? We built Shrek's house. We've done this little beginning of like some sort of neighborhood. And that's about it. Do you see how long these things take? Alright, so where are we going to build in the next episode? Just having a look. Let's have a look. It's looking like, and no, we're not going to do a poll. Man, a lot of people want me to work in the national park. That's looking like the winner so far. Not many people want to see me work here. Yeah, it looks like the national park. I was hoping it would be the national park. For those of you who haven't seen it, we've just started working on this. Like, look at all these rocks. This is crazy. But how good's that? This is like one of my favorite parts of Marble Mountain is the national park. Are you gonna go? What are you doing? I wonder if she's gonna walk in. Don't go there, that's boring. So, look at this. People walk across here and you go for a tour of this cave, which it has this like whole network that goes up all the way through to this entrance here, or this exit. So I would imagine you'd have to, be for some pretty adventurous people, and you'd abseil down here or rock climb, and it'd be this whole thing. And the really awesome thing about that is, what I'm looking for, yeah, look at that path. There's a bloody path that goes through there. People use it. So when we actually build this national park up, we get some science up here, then we're going to see people walking through here, which is going to be so sick. Man, I freaking love that. So I want to do this like walking tracks all around here. Like some of these are just massively steep, but that's totally fine. I also have this train line. We have some camping spots. We could probably get pretty far, and most of it's sort of detailed. Like we're going to keep it like this much detailed, but we'll get some fences around the train line, and we'll extend out some of these walking paths so that we've got some lookouts and, some places for people to hang out. I think that is going to be really fun. And that's what we're going to do next episode because you guys said so. All right, we have a couple more minutes. You can ask me any questions, not too personal questions, I guess, but you can ask me any questions. And I can show you some areas of Marble Mountain, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, by the way, if you have any suggestions for this national park, then hit me up now, and I will, take it into consideration when I do it, when I build this area. You should see pictures of the Lost Sea in Sweetwater, TN. Is that Tennessee? What's TN? There is a lake inside of a cave underground, and it's so cool. That sounds amazing. I'm going to take a picture of your comment. Beautiful. And I'll check that out. Will you do another road trip? Yeah, for sure. I plan to do another road trip. The next road trip will probably be from the prison, and it might be a prison guard following, and it's going to go all the way into Marble Mountain. But then also, Montana, and then might be another one that starts around here and drives all the way through, because all this is pretty much detailed now, so we can start doing those. But now that we've got a lot of the roads set up around these sort of areas, we can start doing some more road trips. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Where am I going? Yeah, any other ideas for places you want to see in that national park? What is the square root of 64? Good question. You should try making an observatory. We have an observatory. We have an observatory museum. It's near the bridge. But yeah, I think we should actually have the circular dome one. I think that'd be really cool. Planet Zoo ? Planet Zoo ? Right back at you. Yes, it is Tennessee. Great. I'll check it out. It sounds very interesting. But yeah, I want to make that whole national park really interesting. If you have any ideas, then hit me up on Twitter as well. And yeah, that way I can sort of take them into consideration. I reckon I'll probably record that episode maybe this afternoon. So get in while you can. Billboards, they're finished. I need to actually, some point today, I need to actually take screenshots of those billboards. Yeah, that Evan's already finished them all. It's up to me now. And then they'll be up in the workshop. A waterfall, yeah, a waterfall would be really nice. Maybe we have these are we got rapids. We got some nice rapids. Yeah, all this is rapids. All this is rapids. There's a little bit of a waterfall. I think you're probably right. Maybe we do need a waterfall around here. Because that is fairly steep for a river. Maybe this needs to be leveled out a little bit. Leveled out to about here, waterfall. Make a really nice looking little spot. That's a great idea. We can do a waterfall. There's another waterfall here. So at some stage I'm going to build a town around here. This is going to be a very touristic town for people kind of doing day trips out of Montana, and there's going to be a waterfall here, and this is going to be I don't know, something falls, not Copper Falls, but something falls. There'll also be access to probably Marble Mountain. By the way, I would really love to start getting up here, doing some work up here. We're not going to do much, but I want there to be a little bit. We also have another waterfall here, which is pretty bloody scenic, but we do need to fix it up a little bit. Airport ? I reckon maybe 2 months. 2 months until I do the airport. Why? Because I've done so many airports. I'm not really in the mood, to be honest. Plus there's other things I want to work on. People want to see the whole map. I mean, look. that is it. If you ever want to get the map on a weekly basis, then I send it out to my patrons every week, or at least whenever I upload a video. So you can go and check it out there, or it is also on the workshop. Not a lot of the work is on the workshop, so most of the work I've done in Montana is on the workshop, but yeah, it is on the workshop as well, so you can go and check that out. And that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for sticking around. We've managed to stay above 250 people for the entire stream. I think we maxed at about 300, which is so cool. That is very exciting. I really appreciate it. It just shows that you guys are interested in Marble Mountain, you're interested in these streams, so I would like to do more of them. I also plan to do, I don't know how interested you are doing it, or interested in this sort of stuff, but I will probably be streaming Planet Zoo at some stage and Parkitect, but you know, that might be for a different audience. You guys are probably more interested in City Skylines, which I'm still very, very much interested in. There's gonna be a town here, by the way. So you guys are pretty keen as well for a build competition. We'll do another build comp at some stage, maybe within the month. Maybe might be a nice way to start the new year. And hit me up on Twitter if you have any other ideas for the national park we're gonna build. Very exciting. I'm glad you guys want to build that. Frame rate. Alright, stop it. So look, the PC is running beautifully, but obviously the game is still laggy as hell. But that's the City Skylines for you. Shrek's house. Alright dudes, that is pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this weekend there'll be a Sichuan province episode. I really like this episode. We build a metro. It is well, at least one metro line. It's pretty awesome. So enjoy that. And then the week after, we'll get back into Marble Mountain. And I'll probably do another live stream next week too, because the PC is running well and I'm on holidays. So why the hell not? Might even do one over the next couple of days if you guys are keen for that. Anyway, thank you so much, dudes. Much appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated. Alright dudes, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.